myself, Byron Saxon, Wade Barrett, and of course, this guy who just so happens to be the Florida heavyweight champion, Justin Angel. Justin, welcome to the booth. Of course, I'm sure you're very interested in this upcoming matchup, the first ever FCW Super 8 match.
Really? That's awesome. I'm looking forward to this. I mean, I'm going to be facing the winner of this match, and I really don't care who it is, but I'd really like to face someone I haven't faced before.
You know what I'd like to know? I'd like to know what on earth you're doing here. This is mine and Byron Saxton's booth.
I don't know. I got invited up for this, and it's a lovely opportunity, and I don't know. Well, I guess it's a front row seat to this match.
I wasn't told about this,
hey, Wade, why don't you calm down? Let's take a look. Let's focus on the match at hand.
Let's do that.
The following contest is the FCW Super 8 Challenge. Introducing the participants as they make their way to the ring. Curt, Hawkins, Heath, Slater, Tarver, Klein.
Well, this is, again, the first ever Super 8 match for the 8 superstars already in the ring. Justin Angel, 4 potential challengers.
Tarver, Reks, DiBiase, Hennig, and Sheffield.
Well, all 8 men, slowly but surely, entering the ring. You heard the rules earlier. All 8 men will compete with Battle Royal rules, which means you must throw your opponent or any of these 7 other guys over the top rope with both feet hitting the floor. Now, once 2 superstars remain, they will then compete in a regular match in which the winner must earn that victory by pinfall only.
Oh, and let me tell you, Saxton, this Super 8 match, this has 8 of the very best that FCW has to offer, and this is the one guaranteed way to get to the front of the queue and be #1 contender for Justin Angel's heavyweight title.
Well, let me ask you, Justin, I mean, you got 8 guys here who obviously want your goal, want your title. Any prediction, any preference? Who you like to see, who you like to face?
Man, I'm a fighting champion. I have no preference. I really don't care who it is. I'd really like to face someone I haven't fought before. You know, last week I beat Heath Slater in another epic match. You know, any one of these new up-and-comers. I mean,
anyone but Heath Slater. Is that what I'm detecting?
That's not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying. I'm simply saying that I have beaten him before last week, and I just need a new challenge, you know?
Well, DiBiase is out, so it won't be him, but there are 7 men remaining in there.
Well, make it almost, maybe Dylan Klein hanging on for dear life. No, skin the cat right back in.
I think Reks has a pretty good chance of winning this thing, since he's been a former heavyweight champion himself here at FCW.
Let's talk about that. The former champion's in the ring. Oh, wait, Dylan Klein's second time is out.
Has been eliminated.
Hennig, a former FCW heavyweight champion.
Indeed.
And there he goes. Oh, I can't believe it.
Let me ask you this. Who's the 1 man left? There's 5 in there.
Has been eliminated.
Who's the 1 man left that you do not, under any circumstances, want to face?
It doesn't matter. I told you before, I'd face any of these guys on any given day because I'm a fighting champion.
You told me, but I don't believe a word of it, Angel. I believe that's nonsense.
Well, I'll take you on, even if you want a title shot.
Keep mouthing off. Keep mouthing off.
No one's mouthing off, Wade, okay? No one's let you calm down. Calm down. There's 4 guys left, 4 potential challengers for Justin Angel's title.
Yeah, I think you both should focus on this matchup. There's some big things happening here. And there were 3.
We're down to 3 guys.
Curt Hawkins, Heath Slater, and Skip Sheffield, the newcomer, Skip Sheffield.
I think Hawkins and Slater are working together.
Well, things don't look good for Skip Sheffield right now, and I can't say I'm sorry. Well, that's it. We pretty much know now it's going to either be Hawkins.
I'm not too sure about that. Skip Sheffield is a powerful guy.
Hey, Hawkins or Heath Slater, what are you, just already omitting Skip Sheffield?
It's 2-on-1 in there. Skip Sheffield doesn't have a chance.
No, I've never actually competed against Skip Sheffield.
I'd like to see that match.
Yeah, maybe.
I think
Let's root for Skippy.
Yeah. Oh, so much for that alliance.
there goes
so
Heath.
much for that alliance.
Slater has been eliminated.
Well, folks, we're now down to the final two. We've got to take a break, but this first ever Super 8 match continues. If you're just joining us, we started off with 8 guys. Battle Royal rules in effect. 6 of those guys have since been eliminated, which leaves Curt Hawkins and Skip Sheffield to compete in a regular match in which the only way you can win is by pinfall.
So let me get this right. If Skip Sheffield screams, "I quit now," the match isn't over.
The match will not be over. It's got to be by pinfall.
Very interesting.
And of course, the winner will be the #1 contender for Justin Angel's Florida Heavyweight Championship.
Well,
and that happens next week, right?
Indeed.
Well, you have to say right now, my favorite in this match has to be Curt Hawkins. He's the only former world champion in the SCW locker room. And Skip Sheffield is just mentally deficient.
No. Mentally deficient. Yeah, that's real cute, real funny.
But it has to be said, what he lacks in brains, he certainly makes up for in muscle.
Well, Skip Sheffield, keep in mind, is undefeated in singles competition here in FCW ever since making his debut a few weeks ago. And could be headed, oh man, why? I can't get over that. That would be such an awesome match to see Skip Sheffield challenge you, Justin, for that Florida Heavyweight Championship.
I know, it'll be pretty cool. I've never wrestled him before.
Curt Hawkins, the opportunist, saw the arm available of Skip Sheffield.
And that left shoulder of Skip Sheffield looks in real trouble now. He could have damaged ligaments in there.
Isn't that the shoulder he had a problem with a few months ago?
The shoulder capsule, he's had surgery on that in the past.
I remember that.
Well, Skip refers to that shoulder area as his PhDs, his pretty huge deltoids. But Curt Hawkins, being the veteran, being the former world tag team champion that he is, sensing the weakened area, sensing the area to soften up, and knowing what's on the line. A shot at the Florida Heavyweight Championship. Hawkins chases Skip Sheffield to the rope and trips him up.
One step ahead of the game. That's the experience factor kicking in right there.
Well, Curt Hawkins would definitely love a title shot, as would anyone on the FCW roster. Covered by Hawkins again. Angel, Justin, tell us, how has your life changed since becoming Florida Heavyweight Champion?
Oh man, it's changed in so many different ways, man. It's unbelievable.
You came here, you traveled over 8,000 miles.
Yep.
From Cape Town, South Africa, with just a dream. No guarantee, nothing set in stone. And now here you sit as the Florida Heavyweight Champion.
That's right. So many things have changed. It took me a couple of months to settle in and learn the American style of wrestling. It took me a couple of months, and I've just improved my game, and I keep working hard at it every week in and week out. I've trained harder than ever in the gym, in the ring.
Well, we see that. The reward obviously sits on this table right now. That's the Heavyweight Championship.
And let it not go unsaid that you've certainly grown a fair ego in this time.
I wouldn't say ego. It's more confidence, Wade. There's a fine line between confidence and arrogance.
Well, your head has swelled week on week.
Where does
this
insightfulness come from, Wade? Where does this expertise, this
Saxton,
journalism?
I notice things. I pick up on the little things that you're not smart enough to notice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I'm noticing right now
I'm just a talking head.
Can you please focus on the match, Saxton? Stop trying to provoke me.
This is a very important match, guys.
Sheffield with that power advantage. He knows how to use it.
Big shoulder tackle.
Well, he's got special strength. All special people have that kind of strength.
What do you mean by
have to
special?
say, Skip Sheffield is very special indeed.
What is that supposed to mean?
He's a peculiar person. There's press.
Yeah, well, he could be the next guy challenging for the Florida Heavyweight Championship.
That would definitely be an interesting match. I can tell you that.
See, this is the problem I have. The showboat. He's acting like Charlie Big Bananas.
Hey,
right
but
now.
It worked, didn't it?
It did work.
Did he get the cover? Did he get the 3 count? No.
He should have gone for the cover there.
Showboating. Champagne Charlie. Fancy Dan.
What?
I've seen this before, Saxton. This is the over-shoulder boulder holder.
If he hits it, it's over.
I think Curt Hawkins was expecting it. Hanging on to that top rope for dear life. What?
Power slam.
But he can't. You can see, can he get over and make the cover? know.
That split-second delay in making the cover cost him there. That was 2 3/4.
Skip Sheffield still favoring that left shoulder as he tries to pull it out for what would be the biggest win of his career. Spinning neck breaker counter.
I'm getting
Very
anxious
close.
right now. I want to know who the winner is so I can start preparing for this match next week.
I'm nervous for you.
Well, Curt Hawkins is the party starter, and can you imagine what kind of party he's going to put on if he becomes #1 contender?
One party Curt Hawkins probably thinking about is the one to shake off the cobwebs. Because Skip Sheffield is
Man, I'm sitting on the edge of my seat right now.
I mean, you got to be loving this, Angel. I mean, either way, you got a big challenge ahead of you. Either way.
Either way, you're right. You're right, Saxton. As soon as I get home, I'm going to start training.
And did you hear the impact when their heads collided there? Both men may be knocked out right now.
We both had the same idea. We're talking about two guys,
I think
200+ pounds going full speed.
Clashing heads. I think Skip Sheffield's head is much harder, though. His head looks like a
He hasn't
coconut.
got a brain in there, he's just got rocks.
Did you just have to open the door for Wade there? You really did that, champ.
I'm sorry. It just came out. Remember, I'm going to have to face one of these guys next week. And
Wait a
You
minute.
maybe face Skip Sheffield. He's going for that over-the-shoulder boulder holder
if he
again.
hits it, it's definitely going to be Skip.
Curt Hawkins.
Great
Countering.
reversal.
He's got the time.
Here is your winner, Curt Hawkins.
Well, set the juice loose. Next week, we're going to see Curt Hawkins facing this man, the champion, Justin Angel.
And I'm ready for that. I'm ready for any challenge. Curt, former world heavyweight champion
Take
himself.
another look at what just happened. Skip Sheffield was about to hook on that over-the-shoulder boulder holder. Yeah, nice counter by Curt Hawkins, but he grabbed the tights.
If that's the only way he can win matches, then he's not going to go very far because there's no way that I'm going to fall for that.
Keep trash talking, Angel. You're scared.
It's not trash talking.
Well, we're going to see it next week.
Yeah, it's now set. Justin Angel versus Curt Hawkins. All through that right there, the Florida Heavyweight Championship. What a match it'll be. Folks, don't forget, next week, we know this match. Tommy Dreamer, the innovator of violence and ECW original, also in action as he goes one-on-one with SmackDown's Eric Escobar for the Sax.